Hey everybody, Sandra here, Plant Rich Sandra. Welcome back to my channel. Glad to have you here with me today. Today, what I want to talk about is specifically the top 11 benefits of doing a doctor-monitored extended water fast. And I'm going to be David Letterman today, and I'm going to go backwards. No, I don't have 10, I have 11, because there were none of these that I could cut out. But right now, I am going to only talk about 10 of them. And I'm going to save the best one for last for its own episode to do. So we're just jump right in here, okay? All right, so number 11 is one of the benefits of a doctor-monitored extended water fast is the most obvious one, which is that it will definitely aid you in weight loss. It limits your calorie intake, and it actually boosts your metabolism. When you go through an extended water fast, it'll boost your metabolism. So if weight loss is one of your main goals for a fast, because there are many, many reasons to do a fast, but if weight loss is your goal, then, and also if you precede your fast with a superior diet, like the nutritarian diet, then you're not going to have, and if you don't have a lot of other issues that you're trying to work on. I didn't have a whole lot of things, weight loss was not one of my goals, but I had a few things, but not like a whole lot of things that I wanted to work on. So if you don't have a whole bunch of things and you actually want to use it to get a bunch of weight off quickly, then an extended water fast might be something that you want to try, especially if your doctor said you need to lose weight quickly for a surgery or something, then you might want to consider this. Also, if you're coming off of a clean diet, then you're going to have, kind of like I did, you will have a relatively easy time during your fast. I came off of a very healthy, clean, nutritarian diet. The only thing that I had trouble with was I still drink black coffee, and I actually may go back to coffee. I have not decided that yet, but I think that my 2 cups of coffee in the morning are okay, so I probably will go back to drinking my black coffee. But I did have 2 or 3 days of a headache from caffeine withdrawal. I had 2 or 3 days of just kind of feeling lousy and sorry for myself during my 17-day water fast. But other than that, mainly it was just lack of energy throughout my fast. And all I wanted to do really was just watch TV. Lie around. I didn't have a desire to exercise or to move very much or to read or to write or to do anything productive. I just wanted to watch TV and just kind of lie around a little bit and sleep a little bit during the day, etc. So those were my symptoms during this. I find it to be, personally, if you don't have to lose weight quickly, I personally feel like it's better to do it the traditional way with a healthy plan and take your time when you are losing weight on a healthy diet with regular exercise, etc. But when your fast is over and you go through your proper refeed, which is going to be based on your issues, so if you have specific issues during your fast, then a certified doctor is going to know what your refeed needs to consist of. Mine consisted of, day number 1 was all juices, mostly vegetable with some fruit in it, a little bit of apple in it. Day number 2 began the whole foods, which were raw fruits and vegetables. So that was day 2 and 3. Today it's been the same thing, raw fruits and vegetables. That will give you the fiber you need to kind of get your digestion going again. But not everybody. Some people are no fruit. They're only cooked vegetables, broth, and that kind of thing. And remember, a doctor who knows what they're doing is going to know what your refeed needs to be. You don't know what your refeed needs to be. So that's why after an extended water fast, it really is better to go through to do this before, during, and after, to consult with, with somebody who knows what they're doing. Excuse me. If you've been following my story, you know that the thing is thirst. While you're fasting, thirst is there in your face, and you need to limit to like 60 ounces of water a day. At this point, I'm not really thirsty. I'm just drinking a little bit. I probably now drink like 20 ounces of water in a day because I'm getting my water through my raw fruits and vegetables. Okay, so after you've gone through the refeed, or after the fast, you do the refeed. The other thing I want to say is, of course, that your refeed is going to, the length of it is going to depend on how long your fast was. So your doctor will tell you if you need a 4-day or a 6-day or a 7-day refeed. Your doctor will tell you that. Okay, so that's another reason. Now, the point I wanted to make, though, about this point number 11 is that after your fast, the manner in which you eat and drink is greatly going to determine how much weight that you actually do put back on. So when you see people on YouTube who, claim that they've lost all this weight, remember, a lot of them are not coming off a clean diet to begin with. They're coming off of the standard American diet. So what they lose in the beginning is water weight from the salt and the sugar in their system. They lose that first, and then they add that to their total that they report to you on YouTube of how much they lost. But if you're coming off a clean diet, there's very little of that, and it's actual fat. And when you get off of it, if you go straight back to the standard American diet, I guarantee you're going to put almost or all, every bit of it back on, as if you never even went through the suffering of a fast to begin with. But if you come off of your fast and your refeed, and begin a healthy whole food plant-based diet, which is the superior diet, then more than likely you will keep off quite a bit of the weight that you took off, because you go through a lot to fast. So why waste that by putting all the weight back on as if you did nothing? So, but you will keep a lot of it off if you will resume your life with, sorry, we just ate lunch. If you will resume your life with a healthy plan. Number 10 is that one study showed that alternate day fasting actually will help to block tumor formation. So fasting can help to block formation of tumors in your body. Another study showed that exposing cancer cells to several different types of fasting was as effective as chemotherapy in delaying the tumor growth of the cell on the cell, and it increased the effectiveness of chemotherapy itself. So this is something that I have read before. Dr. Walter Longo has done research on this, that fasting before chemo will increase the effectiveness of the chemo and will make your recovery time easier. Number 9, extended water fasting could delay aging, and it could extend your longevity. And I think we all want that, is to slow down aging. What are some of the things that age us? Smoking cigarettes pulls the moisture out of your skin. You'll see people that have a lot more wrinkles, especially around here from sucking on the cigarette. They'll get those wrinkles right there. Their skin, will be more wrinkled earlier than their counterparts who don't smoke or who are not around secondhand smoke. Alcohol will age you prematurely, and of course drugs will age you prematurely, and excess sun will age you prematurely. So, but extended water fasting can delay aging, and it can extend your longevity. So, of course, rats have a different lifespan than humans, but rats have been studied extensively with water fasting, and in this one particular study, half of the rats were subjected to alternate day fasting. Okay, so like if you don't eat all day Monday and then you eat 3 normal meals or whatever on Tuesday and don't eat Wednesday, the other half were fed every day, as most Americans eat every day. The ones that were fasted every other day experienced a delayed rate of aging, and they lived 83% longer than the rats who ate every day. So I think that's significant. So smart extended water fasting, or smart or alternate day fasting, which would not really require a doctor, although you should check with your doctor first if you're a type 1 diabetic, or there are several reasons. If you have kidney disease or whatever, there are reasons to not fast. There are medical reasons not to fast. So check with your doctor. Okay, so reason number 8. Another exciting, I find this to be a very exciting effect of extended water fasting, is that it increases your production of a hormone called HGH. It's a very, very important hormone in our body. It is human growth hormone. And this hormone is vital for growth, metabolism, weight loss, and muscle strength. HGH is a type of protein hormone that is central to many aspects of our health. One small study found that just a 2-day fast led to a 5-fold increase in HGH production rate. So can you imagine? Say you were to do a weekend fast, okay? You stop eating Friday afternoon and you don't resume eating until Sunday afternoon. Okay, you do a 2-day fast. Some of the things that are going on, you're giving your body a chance to increase its own production of your human growth hormone, which is a significant thing. Okay, do a little research on HGH. Okay, number 7. Extended water fasting may boost brain function. Again, this is another one I find exciting. And it may prevent neurodegenerative disorders. Several studies have shown that fasting could have a powerful effect on brain health, which is just exciting. Fasting can increase the generation of nerve cells to help enhance cognitive function. So we're talking here about staving off like mild cognitive impairment, Alzheimer's, dementia, other neurodegenerative disorders that extended water fasting, which is cost nothing, less than nothing, can help to keep those things at bay. If you think that you're genetically prone to it, do something about it and talk to your doctor and experiment with some extended water fasting to keep it from happening to you. Okay, number 6. Extended water fasting can help decrease levels of chronic inflammation in your body. Research shows that inflammation may be involved in the development of chronic conditions such as heart disease, cancer, rheumatoid arthritis, and multiple sclerosis. As for me, and I don't understand it exactly, but during my blood tests, I had elevated levels of something called fibrinogens, and Dr. Asa said that that's a good thing. It was like 1 point below the highest level. Fibrinogens will go out into your body when they increase. They're on a mission, and they're looking for little plaques that are still stuck in your arteries, that are stuck in there, okay? And they have the ability to loosen them and dissolve them and help them to move on. And again, I'm a layman, okay? I'm not a doctor, so if I'm saying this a little bit wrong, I'm sorry, but I'm just trying to say this and repeat this as a layman to explain to you. So a rise in fibrinogens when you're right hot and heavy into your water fast is a very good thing. And then when you get your lab work done and your fibrinogens begin lowering, that is an indication that they did their job. And so they back off a little bit from what they're doing. So just the whole thought to me, the fact that, my, 57, so say up till 53, standard American diet. I had high blood pressure, I had cholesterol, triglycerides were scary for me, and, just ate horribly, horribly. And so I know that at 53 years old, I had a lot of buildup, because we have buildup, even 12-year-olds they're finding have a buildup of plaque in their bodies when they're fed a lot of fast food. And we did eat a lot of fast food growing up. And deep fried food, etc. A lot of potato chips and French fries and all of that. And so knowing that during these 17 days of my water fast, that I allowed my body an opportunity to send out search parties for leftover plaques in my arteries that my nutritarian plan hasn't quite gotten to yet, hasn't been able to break them off and dissolve them and let them be eliminated out of my body. What do those plaques do? They can plug up. They can plug up your heart, cause a heart attack. The blood clots, the plaques can get up into your brain and the small veins in your brain and cause a stroke. So knowing that I have helped to stave off and to prevent those things has been significant to me, just by doing a 17-day water fast. Number 5. Extended water fasting. Research has shown that fasting may suppress the genes that help cancer to grow. It may also improve the effects of chemotherapy, which I already pointed out. And more cancer patients are discovering that a 3-day fast just before chemo treatment will greatly, number 1, reduce the suffering that you feel afterwards, and it will speed up your bounce back. Okay, so it increases the effectiveness of the chemo, and it will reduce the level of suffering that you go through after chemo and the amount of time that you are going through your getting over chemo. Again, significant to me, very significant. If you ask your doctor, listen, my next chemo is scheduled for next week. Is it okay with you if I do a 3-day water fast before I go in? Unless you have a medical reason, like a type 1 diabetic, unless you have a medical reason to not do it, ask your doctor if you can just give it a shot. Just try a 3-day water fast before your next chemo therapy and just see what happens. Many people are doing it. They're doing it on their own, and they're discovering that their doctors don't know anything about it. All you need to do is just get permission to do it to begin with, and see if it does have a positive effect on your recuperation time. Okay, number 4. Let's see, how am I doing? I'm doing okay. All right, number 4. Extended water fasting may lower your cholesterol levels, which will make you less prone to heart attacks. Now, again, for me, this wasn't a reason to do my fast because I used to have terrible high cholesterol, like I just said, but being a nutritarian for just a little while, when I went back and had my cholesterol checked, all my numbers were within normal ranges just by becoming a nutritarian. So, and it's the fun way because, it's good food and you can eat a lot of it, and so, it's a much easier way to lower your cholesterol is just by eating whole food, plant-based. But the other thing here, again, exciting, is that water fasting can protect your heart against free radicals. What are free radicals? They are unstable molecules that can damage parts of your cells. Free radicals are known to play a role in many chronic illnesses. So they're like, gunslingers running around in your system just looking for innocent bystanders to shoot. You can think of free radicals like that. And so extended water fasting will help to protect against them. Okay, number 3. Extended water fasting may improve insulin and leptin sensitivity. What are insulin and leptin? They're both very important hormones, just like HGH is an important hormone, very important hormones, and they affect your body's metabolism. Insulin, again, I'm a layman, so I'm just trying to read this to you in terms that I can understand too. Insulin will help what it does is it helps your body to store nutrients from the bloodstream. That's what insulin does, okay? One of the jobs of insulin. Leptin helps the body feel full. Greater sensitivity will make these two important hormones more effective, okay? So this is what we're looking for, is greater sensitivity with our insulin and our leptin. For example, if you're more insulin sensitive, that means that your body is more efficient at transporting glucose from your bloodstream to your cells. Being more leptin sensitive could help your body process your hunger signals more efficiently, and may in turn lower your risk of obesity. So the future effects of an extended water fast on the good that it does your insulin hormone and your leptin hormone, as you can see, future effects, good effects, are going to happen from that with both insulin and with the leptin. Okay, number 2, my last point for this video, and one, like I said, is very special. That's going to be a video all its own, is that extended water fasting may lower your blood pressure. Again, for me, this was not one of my reasons for doing this, because my used to have borderline high blood pressure, and it actually dropped again to a very healthy level just by switching to a nutritarian plan. But if your blood pressure is high, then an extended water fast might be something, again, that you want to consider in order to, but don't forget with that, if you're on blood pressure medication, you need to your doctor needs to know, that you are on medication, and actually they're going to work with you on that before you even begin this fast. That's something that a qualified physician who knows how to conduct a water fast is going to help you with, and make sure that you're, good to go when it comes to your blood pressure medications. Okay, so that's all I've got for now. Please come back again and watch the episode on the number one health benefit. It is fascinating to talk about. And I hope everybody has a great day. Again, thank you for joining me today. It really means a lot to me that y'all are joining me. This is one that you didn't have to watch, just to listen to while you're doing other things. And so if you got anything out of this, if I was able to inform and help in any way, please click like and subscribe and hit the notification bell. I've been trying to post, at least every other day. And so hope that y'all, will do that. Okay? Have a great day. Talk to y'all later. Bye.